Some T3 loyalists are coming out of Isen's base. They're going to try to secure the rest of the map here, but they will run into some PD, T1 PD, so this is a bad fate for a loyalist here. You can see the Navy versus an arty fight. You can also see stealth fields to prevent these arty from being hit. With the help of a few T2 bombers, Isen takes back Navy. Or doesn't take it back, but kills all of Zock's. Now you can see Isen's new force, instead of hoplites now, has a few more loyalists and probably will move a few T3 arty in to start bombarding and moving in. To counter this, Zock is going to have to make a pretty good defense. He's got a few Harbies, which will be very effective, as well as an ACU with upgrades. The problem for Zock is of course these T3 arty, which can bombard his positions. However, Isen might be making a mistake moving these arties in a little too far. He realizes this and sends in loyalists first to kill the Harbies. The Harbies are very good, you can see. However, the numbers win. Now Zock moves in to protect his units. You can see the overcharge. On the other side, we see Harbies have basically cleaned up the rest of the map for Zock. He's got a few Harbies scattered around, and Isen has really only got his own base. You can see bombardment on the other side continues. These Harbies actually took quite a big hit from that arty. The Harbies realize they have to attack, move in, but they have taken quite a bit of damage from all that arty. These weakened Harbies get killed off by the loyalists. And now we see an attack with gunships against the arty. However, Isen does have air advantage, at least for now. See another destroyer in the distance from Zock that's going to try to reclaim some more of the map. And the Harby spam continues, it seems. It's going to be very hard for Isen to counter this. But so far he is successful. Interesting use of hoplites for this. Hoplites versus Harbies was pretty much a failure. Obviously T2 gunships from Isen to try to kill off the... And it seems like the Harbies win, they keep on rolling through. And now we see T2 flak from Zock that's going to secure air from. So Zock has Navy and most of ground. A bad situation for Isen. On the far side of the map, it looks like Isen has taken air back and now is using bombers to take out ground defenses, but now we see T2 air comes in from Zock. Aeon has the best T2 air in terms of air-to-air combat. But it still seems like numbers for Isen are going to take this fight. Still very close. And now we see Cybran versus Aeon fight continues with some Harbies being ambushed. And now a pretty large force of Harbies moves in, kills the loyalists, and the arty has to run. Now we see some T2 gunships versus Harbies. Harbies still roll through, taking a few losses. Perhaps some bricks from Isen would be the best way to go at this point. It's a very good defense from Isen. Zock has built up a small navy on the far side and is securing Isen's side of the map. And in the middle we still have the T3 fight going on, except this time there's a brick from Isen. It's a very powerful T3 unit. You can see the arties just get in range and start bombarding. It appears we're going to have another epic fight with a lot of Harbies moving in, getting bombarded. They will be met by a few bricks. You can see the bricks are much more powerful than loyalists. Still one brick dies. It's gonna be a lot of really nice wrecks on this one. So this time it looks like the Harbies will lose, but just barely. Isen finds himself having to build a lot of shields to protect against naval bombardment. It's going to be very difficult with cybran shields. See an assault from cybran against a pretty large group of Harbies, and this will probably be a mistake. You can see the bricks dying, some help from air. Now it'll be a loss for Isen. Minute 39 we see a spider bot being built. It'll have to be built in the face of a lot of navy, and it appears that Zock is winning ground as well. We can see Eisen's base actually taking some damage now, the shield's failing. He does have some bricks and arty to protect against units. You can see these Harbies not moving, actually getting damaged quite a bit. It appears that Zock's navy is rolling through. Most of the shields are down. However, now we see a brick going up against some destroyers. And now a pretty big Harvey force moving in. Isen is going to use his ACU to overcharge these. A very good overcharge there. And now Eisen's in pretty big trouble. Dies defending his base. So a very good game here.